I really thank everyone for being here. And there might be more people coming on in. And I want to, let's wait for another moment because it's such a small group, this will be easy. And this is the healing circle that's every other week. And Patty's here, yay! She's connecting here. Come on, Patty. How you doing?
Hi, Mark.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Excellent. How's Mark?
He's doing okay.
Good. Good. And the doggies?
Just one puppy.
Oh my God. All right, good. Excellent. I'm curious. Let's wait for another moment here. Plenty of time. This is good. Let's see who else moseys in. Want to see something while we're doing all this. All right. Let me see here. Any case. All right. I know this is the healing circles, not the gathering. The gathering's tomorrow night. And there, you know, people ask questions or, you know, just, you know, whatever, or ask me different things that I can try to answer or that are answerable. And let me, this darn thing here, it's not going. There we go. Hopefully there. All right. And tomorrow with the gathering, at the very end, I'll, you know, do the quickest meditation you've ever had in your life. And I always do it that way. It's something that people can take with them if they want to, and, you know, wonder about things. And meditations is just the cat's meow for me in my life. It's how I perceive things. It affects me where if you so-called go within enough and wonder about things, then later in life, as you practice doing that, you're able to perceive more readily without the practice of sitting down, closing your eyes. You can get information from within yourself more readily and consciously when you're wondering about things. And that's what I do in my life. So, and a lot of people always ask me, you know, how do you do it? You know, whatever. That's how it's very, very simple. So, let me see here. Ruth, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. And thank you so much for that kind card. I appreciate it. It was lovely. Thank you. All right. And so tonight at the Healing Circles, what I always do is it's every other week, where the gathering is every week. And with the Healing Circle, I just basically work with people. I don't answer questions and stuff like that. But, you know, it's such a small group, I may do that tonight. And let me see here. The Healing Circle is every other week at 6:30, unless otherwise, you know, announced if some emergent situation comes up. And then the gathering is every week, every Wednesday. And if you sign up for either one, Lynn will send you, if you sign up for the Healing Circle, Lynn will send you a little, you know, link like she did with this. And with the gathering, just come onto Facebook under the group Spiritual Healing with Mark Ehrlichs, and then you'll, you know, be able to just go on in the room for the gathering. And the gathering isn't announced on other groups. It's just under the group Spiritual Healing with Mark Ehrlichs. Other than that, we have mini classes. Hey, if anyone has any, and the mini classes are free. They're an hour long, and they're once every other week or once every 3 or 4 weeks. What I don't know how Lynn has that scheduled for me, but she's the main hub of the wheel. So if you have any ideas of what you would like me to talk about in the mini class, I'd be more than happy to. So please do send them to Lynn at admin at markehrlichs.com, or send them to me at mark@markehrlichs.com. And let's see, what else is here on my list here? We have a workshop coming up, The Art of Healing. It's going to be incredible. I highly recommend you pursuing that. That's the only paid event that I have. So please do take a look at it at the website. There's a lot of information on it. And that's at markehrlichs.com, www.markehrlichs.com. Definitely, you know, if you have the opportunity to take advantage of that, please do. If you aren't able to attend any of the classes, there's also the, Lynn's here, good. If you aren't able to attend any of the classes, or you only can attend some of the classes, then there is a recording that's available for that. And they're, you can see them as many times as you choose. And hey there, how you doing, Ann?
Hey, I'm late. Hi, Nan.
Oh, that's fine. That's
Okay.
fine.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cheryl, you have my name on your picture.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay.
It's your other twin from another
Just to confuse
consciousness.
things. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. You two look like sisters, though, for some reason.
Yeah, thanks. We do in some ways.
And you know each other too, so that makes it a double sister or something, a twin soul.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you are able to go back and see it as many times as you want for any of the events. And I don't care if it's a mini class, I don't care if it's a the Healing Circle, the Gathering, or a workshop. The workshops are on a private YouTube channel that Lynn sends a link to if you should join up. And if there's anyone that is really financially strapped, and you contact either Lynn or I, then we'll, you know, get you in at a deep discount. So please do take advantage of that. And all the other classes are free. And then let me see here. So that's on the 18th, and that's going to be for 4 days, an hour and a half a day. And I'll try to take a 5-minute break in between each class when doing that. And let's see. So Lynn will be up in a couple minutes, in between taking care of a bunch of kids and a birthday and stuff. And I've already talked about that, and the financial help if you want. Also, I forgot to mention that if anyone would want an appointment with me, I think they're great personally. And every appointment is unique, of course. And the appointments my forte is working with healing, the physiological, biological, neurological, skeletal, or whatever. Most people tell me that something in their life has changed, and that's all that matters to me. I don't go after the phenomena like the old days so much. What I do is I'll say things of what I perceive. I'm not being a psychic. There's one on every street corner, and I don't want to go that route. But what I do want to do is try to relate as much as I can for the causals. And if it needs the immediate physical or within the biological, neurological, whatever, skeletal, or chronic situations, I'll work with that immediately. And most people, again, tell me that something has changed. And that's what I go for. And Patty in the old days used to go to the circles 25, 30 years ago, or I think about 20, 25 years ago in Chicago. And there's many other people that are friends on our Facebook page that also have been to those old days. Not insinuating that we're old, but the days before. So how's that, Patty?
Hey, Mark, can I say something, please?
Of course, please.
I just want to say that, I've taken a lot of your workshops through Zoom, and when you get the replay, they, like you said, they literally explode with more information because you're hearing the same sentence again, and it's opening up. Those workshop replays are so phenomenal because they even deliver more than what you said the first time. Does that make any sense?
Yes, yes. I don't know of anyone who teaches this who's proficient at this stuff. Not to promote me or anything like that, but in my reality, that doesn't say the same things as when they first started talking 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. And they're always saying the same thing, but in different ways of communication and different ways of expression. So it's always the same teachings. What I do, hopefully, is take the same teachings and keep expounding on it, expanding it as much as I can. And that's why no two workshops, no matter, even if it's the simple art of healing, that, it's so different compared to the first time, but it's still the understandings. There's no two that are ever the same, ever. And it's according to the mind of the way that the world has grown, expanded, and evolved. So, is that your doggy? Oh my God, let me see, please, real quick. Let me see. I gotta see, I love dogs. So beautiful. Oh my God. That's awesome. It looks like a little puppy, but he's not.
Well, he's about 1.5 years and his name is Teddy.
All right. I love it. Absolutely love it. I love dogs. I love cats too, and birds and lizards, and fish, All right. I went to Washington State and did a workshop one time, and I was staying at a hotel, and there was a koi pond, and I just had to stick my hands in it, and all of them came up to me,
It's so cool.
Great, I loved it. So made me feel at home, And one time I had a store with fine arts, and in Arizona, and there was a sparrow that flew in, and it flew into this. It was like a lighting fixture that a friend had developed for me, and it was I forgot what you call them, and it wasn't a lighting fixture. It was like a con around it, and up on the ceiling, a huge thing made of twigs and everything, and it was beautiful. A huge thing, maybe about 7 or 8 feet in circumference. And there was a sparrow that came in and flew in, and a bunch of people in the store. So I went in there, put my hand there, and a bird jumped in my hand, and I just walked out with it, So. And other store owners were there and looking at me wide-eyed, like I was St. Francis or something.
I love it.
Made me look good, Yeah, self-edification there. And so, all right. So in any case, and please, if you find it in your heart, and you should, and even if you shouldn't perceive of anything, most people do perceive of things when I work with them, and some people, and they'll feel energies of different types and stuff. Not that that's important, but some people, a lot of people feel that or experience it in some way or another. And what happens is they'll feel electricity or a heat or a cold or something moving through them, or a breath starting to happen for the first time. and they'll experience these things until their bodies acclimate. Then they'll just feel better afterwards. Then there's some people who experience something 5 minutes later or 20 minutes later or whatever. And then there's others that'll experience something 2 weeks or 2 months walking down the street. And they'll say, oh my God, when did this leave me? So I don't know what happens, how it happens, why it happens. I pretty much leave it up to God, the old man or old woman upstairs. And I say, okay, boss, you take over. And as long as, that's where my prayer within me comes from, that's what the most important dynamic is. And so if you should want an appointment, take advantage of it. I highly recommend it. These are what I refer to as quickie healings. And you'll be experience something right away or later like everyone else. And in the quickie healing is when you may experience it for 5 minutes or for the rest of your life. I don't know. I don't know. But if you should, definitely, take advantage of the appointment. Another dynamic is if you go to the website, there's a place for gifting or supporting. And I use the money, well, recently, I've been using it for the past, say, a couple months to help people on the street. And I either get them groceries or I give them money. And I'm not a 501c3 and there's nothing for me to claim or whatever. I just do it because I know they're hurting. And I can fairly tell who's hurting and who isn't. So please go to the website if you choose. And I'd appreciate that. And it helps me to be able to give too. And now more than ever before. And literally, and I read a report on this, that literally 1/3 of all children are not getting enough food. Not necessarily the right food, but enough food. And so I work with one gentleman and a few other people that have children that aren't in school, of course. No kid is. Very few are, I should say. So I help as much as I can. And I get them either groceries or give them the money, whatever, enough for them. So let me see if there's anything else. I can't think of anything else. So my notes, let me get them out of here. All right, now we're ready to boogie. Ah, all right, good. Is there anyone else here that I didn't know about? No, I don't believe so. All right, any questions before we start? Please, anything I can try to answer, and then I'll get to work with everyone here if you allow. Please, any kind of questions. Anne, anything from you? Anything that you can think of?
Not
All
right
right.
now, maybe later.
Okay. All right, great. Ruth, anything, my friend? Or Nancy? Anything? Sue? Patty?
Do you live in San Francisco also?
No, I'm in the Boulder, Colorado area.
Oh, nice.
And yes, and we get snowstorms when it was 60 degrees the day before. And so, and then it'll be gone in a day. Even though there's been a big storm, it might be half an inch all the way up to, I don't know what, 3-4 inches, then it'll just disappear 2 days later. We're supposed to be in the 60s tomorrow, I believe. And we just had a 3 inches of snow. And so, but it's lovely here, absolutely lovely. And I can walk a block and see the mountains all around, which is really cool. And I miss traveling so much. God, unbelievable. And hopefully in June, July, or August, we'll be able to get to traveling again. And my first place will be Phoenix, and then doing workshops and healing circles. And then there's other people there's someone in California who wants me to come out there. And
A few people in California.
I love it. I absolutely love it. And to do apprentice training. Also, I'm going to be doing an apprentice training in a couple months, if anyone's interested, and that'll be online. It'll be equivalent to 12 1.5-hour sessions. And the times and dates will be regulated if anyone's interested in that. But when I start traveling, I'll be doing workshops and I'll be seeing appointments. I'm usually booked for the appointments, so I always tell everyone to get in ahead of time. And then I'll be doing a free healing circle initially on a Friday night for that people may get introduced to me to see what I do, to see if they want an appointment or to attend a workshop or whatever it is offered. So in any case, apprentice, is there anyone here, there's conversations. Okay. The apprentice, I really am able to heal things when they come up. What would be great is a blessing for strengthening and reaffirming this. The apprentice has also taken a lot of classes from me, and I don't know if she's taken other classes, but let's see. I'm really able to heal things when they come up. I love that. What would be great is a blessing for strengthening and reaffirming this. Yes, I'd be more than happy to. Okay, apprentice. All right. And I got a note a little while ago, or I don't know when, really, from Lynn that 7 people are so far registered for the for this workshop coming up on the art of healing, the 4-day, 1.5-hour a day. So please, if there's any more that are interested, please do so. And let's see, Ruth, talk to me, my dear friend. Turn on your mic there. Turn on your mic. Anything in particular you'd like me to work with, my dear?
Yes. About 2 weeks ago, I was out for a walk because we try to walk every day, about 2 miles.
Sure.
And it had snowed, it had melted, it had iced. And so we were avoiding the sidewalk and walking in the parkway, and I wound up falling. I landed on my butt.
Oh,
Nothing hurt. And now I've had one healing treatment, and she suggested the sciatica I was experiencing could be like an L5 issue. And so I went the next day to my acupuncturist, and after one treatment, it is so much better. And he's got me icing it 3 times a day. But the other thing that's just developed is my right hip is hurting. And I'm not sure if that's from, I switched chairs in my office, and I'm spending hours in front of the computer right now doing my tax training for the year. So I think I was sitting wrong in it, but I don't know if it was the fall also.
yes, it was the fall. That was that weakened the area, and also it's a weakened remembrance, as I refer to it. The consciousness of the tissue and everything else.
Make it go away.
All right. Hey, I wanted to ask you, how's your toe been?
Terrific. The toe, well, I've had surgery on my foot 4 times since we've been working on COVID, and I couldn't go anywhere, so it was good. And the big toe is still numb. They didn't do anything with that, but the other toes have been fixed and the warts are gone and I can walk without pain. So it's just the toe is numb. So
All right.
you can
All right.
do that next time. Today's the
All
hip.
right. Yeah, what happened with the, when you fell on your butt was, there's it's almost like an extension, a referred that, that hit you. It's almost like a bruise in that area there. And now it's coming out, whatever, or has been. So I'm going to work with that.
All right.
A
It's
little
it's
bit.
actually it's really high. It's like on the hip bone, really high up.
Sure.
So that's why I was thinking it was a muscle, not
Yeah.
not where the other hurt is.
Okay. No, I'm not talking about the other hurt, but this is like a referred.
Okay.
So, in my impression, that's like a weakened area, in my perception.
Okay.
And so, and now it's coming out, so to speak. So,
Hmm.
now, one dynamic that you're going to experience either tonight or tomorrow will be your spinal area will crack as well. One of your vertebrae.
Because it's out of alignment.
Yes, and it's very slightly out, and it will pop in.
Yay.
So
Good.
just to let you know.
Okay. And I have one question that is unrelated to this. What are you thinking about the upcoming vaccine?
I highly recommend.
Okay.
My personal perception. I think it'll help a lot of people, and avoid a lot of other
If
stuff.
it's not here, then let's just move on and we'll go and check the other.
I'm sorry.
Wasn't me.
Oh, okay. All right.
Thank you.
All right. My pleasure. My pleasure. And yeah, I recommend it if anyone. Hey, Vet, how you doing? Good to see you here. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And there you go. There you go.
Hi,
Hi. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
thank you. Likewise, Mark. Just wanted to go ahead and just send energy healing to my pancreas, gallbladder, and liver.
All righty. Yeah. When let me express something. And there's a lot of misconception. I'm talking with everyone here. Whenever anyone says, send me energy, I look at them like, what am I nuts? What don't I get here? We can't, I mean, we can, but everyone says, send me energy. And the sending energy, why? Can you imagine, can you visualize sending someone energy? What's it going to make them do? Shake like a wire? I don't understand that concept when people say that. If it's for a specific thing, you're sending like a blessing, you're sending light to function for a certain way. My perception of things, the world according to Gartmark. And
So would the wording be better to change it about doing the blessings to those?
Yes, and what happens is when we word it differently, we think of it differently and it functions differently.
Mhm.
Our words carry frequency, vibration, purpose, function. Our word is very important, extremely. And otherwise, we're just blending in with the rest of the craziness of the world.
No, we don't need any more of that.
No, no. All righty. First of all, I want to ask you, what's wrong with your pancreas? Real briefly, please.
Well, I've had my AC1 levels, going up and down, and then with the pandemic, emotional stress eating, that's,
That contributes to it.
yeah. So, and that's why I was looking to get the support to those organs.
All right. So what I'd like to recommend is a blessing of peacefulness upon you, of clarity. And then you'll see that the eating changes and the mindset changes and your body responds to that.
Okay.
How's that?
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. 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 All righty. I need for you just to relax and just close your eyes for a moment.
Okay.
And I'm going to imagine putting my hands on your head, and I'll explain that in a minute. There you go. Did you feel your head tingle a little bit there? It's okay if it,
Like pressure on the head, and I felt like a cascading energy flowing down to the body.
that's life force. It's life force. That's the breath of God, as I refer to it. Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
And so, well, I have you on because I'm with Cindy. And so, hi.
Hi, Cindy.
Thanks for being here. I was
Good to see you.
just looking for some help with my thyroid.
Okay. I'd be more than happy, Cindy. More than happy. I need you to just close your eyes for a moment and not know what's happening. Awesome. Do you sometimes, I'm curious, do you sometimes get like a really tiny shooting, it's almost like electricity through your head?
Yeah.
Okay, that, and there's like an exacerbation of excitement that comes upon you real quickly.
Yes.
Yes, and this will hopefully calm that down a lot as well.
Okay. Thank
Oh,
you.
Sure, my
Thank
pleasure.
you.
When I work with, I'm sorry, hon?
No, I was just doing it to just say thank you. Thank you, Mark.
My pleasure, my pleasure. And you weren't here earlier when I had mentioned that please, if you do notice change, even if you don't, if you find it within you to give something on the website, that'd be great. A little thing or whatever, a gifting or supporting, and it goes to a really good use in helping people.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. My total.
Happy
total
New
pleasure.
Year.
You too.
Happy
You
New
too.
Year.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
when I work with people, sometimes I'll perceive things. I'm not a psychic, like I mentioned earlier. I don't want to be one. It's there. It's something that I've chosen not to go into in my life. The perceptions are there though. And I might see things that people are experiencing if that should happen, and sometimes not. And sometimes I'll be asking, okay, what is this, God? What is this? And a voice will say to me, it's none of your business, just keep working. So, and other times I'll perceive something, and if I should, great. If I shouldn't, great. But when I do perceive something, I always tell it in a story, or I'll tell it in conversation. So that's all. So, all righty.
So, are you picking up something then? Is that why you're saying that, or?
Yeah, and that's why I said those things that I did. In what you were experiencing, it helps me when I can't understand what a person is going through, then it's like shown and told to me through my knowing
Okay.
of what a person experiences. Then I'll be able to relate and identify with that. And I can't work on anyone unless it's about me as well. And that's how I identify through the relationship that I'm experiencing.
Great. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank
Thank you
so
for the
much.
clarity and
Thank
for
you.
the healing.
My
Yes.
pleasure. Anne, please, yes.
So what did you mean by you can't work on anyone or with anyone unless
It
it's
applies
about
to me
you
as
as well? Yeah, what does
Yes.
that mean?
It means that either I've had the experience in the physiological, neurological, biological, whatever, or I've had the experience in witnessing it in life's situations, or I've had the experience in seeing it in what we might call the other side. In another consciousness or whatever. I hope, does that almost make sense, Anne?
Well, no, not right now, but that's okay.
Yeah. I have the experience of it in some way that I can relate to. If I don't have, if I haven't had the experience of it in some way or another, then I won't be able to relate to it. That's when the old man or old woman upstairs says, just keep on working. It's none of your business.
Okay.
All right, good. Good question. Yeah. Let's see. Nancy, please, is there anything I can try to help you with here? Please turn on your mic.
I don't know. Do you see something or feel something?
No, I'm not a psychic. Usually, sometimes in appointments, when a person starts talking, I'll immediately, as the first word out of the mouth, I might be able to see something or perceive as something. How's your, say, I don't know what it's called, L3 or L4, is it tender? In your, around your belt line on your spine is a little tender there at times?
Yeah, on the back.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. So I'm going to work with that. How's that?
Sure. Thanks.
All righty. And it's really important that, I don't know what you're doing now as far as your regimen, but it's important that you begin a very gentle exercise regime for your back.
Okay.
And that will definitely strengthen the musculature there. And what we've done hopefully will make it a lot easier on you now. Whether be a dominant discomfort or a very mild that you don't notice it all the time. But this will help that to become a little lessened there. But the exercise regimen will help you a lot in that. It will give you greater support in your lower spine instead of future event happening.
Mhm. Yeah, I've already been doing a PT
Good.
exercise program, but I'll focus on that area.
Yes, especially that the lower back area, most important.
Yeah, I had some PT for hip and my thigh and gluteus and, but anyway, that's better. So, yeah.
Good. Yeah, that's like the bruised area of your life right now. That lower, that belt line back spine area.
It's the what area?
It's like a bruised area of your life. I broke part of the consciousness of the bruise,
Ah,
so you'll see that there might be. I don't want to make any claims. So you'll see that there might be a easing of it.
okay. So I'll have to look up what's L3, but okay.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
yeah,
Thanks.
2, 3, or 4. I don't know.
Okay.
In that area there. And good.
I've got kids sneaking in the background to get the cat.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Thanks.
That's awesome. Sue, my dear friend, talk to me. Sue Gray.
All right. Well, I've had this running thing with my neck and the radiculopathy into my hand. And today I was thinking, really, I wonder if some of it isn't just muscle and nerve entrapment in the muscles in the trapezius. And
I
so
don't know
I
what
thought,
trapezius is. Yeah.
well, all this
Oh,
neck
okay.
and down the back on this side. Just, it's like, I got this impression today. I thought, maybe I'm just like this all the time with tension, and that's causing a lot of this stuff.
A lot of it, yeah, a lot of that does. The tensions cause a lot of that. And it keeps the consciousness of that bruise in there. It feeds it. Even though we're doing exercises, we're doing this, we're doing that.
Yeah, it just doesn't want to like relax and give it up.
I hear you. I know. Now, in the class that you took, did I tell you how to take one finger and put a pressure on it?
Yeah, I think I've seen you do that with other people too.
Yeah. If you take one finger and hold it, not rubbing it in a specific area where it's the worst, and keep the pressure on, then all of a sudden you'll feel like a break, a flow, and it's like the blood starts to flow. 1 second. There. Now,
Did you feel like a throb? I could feel a throbbing,
and then
but I was too busy talking to.
That's okay. Now put your finger on that area. Is it as much or worse or the same?
Oh,
or
it's
better?
soft. It's softer.
Good. That will help it as you remind that during the day. It'll help it to remember, bring the members back, bring the consciousness back.
Okay, so just remind it.
Yes, and when you feel the throbbing, then keep it there until the throbbing breaks. And it might be half a minute, or it might be 15 seconds or 5 seconds
Okay.
for that specific kind of
Yeah.
injury in there.
Right.
And it is a compression where the nerves are being affected. This will release all that for the moment. And as you do it, it'll get a little less and less and less and less and less.
Okay. So if I feel more than one spot on a given day, just treat them all the same, right? Just touch that
Yes.
spot, remind it
Yes. Put enough pressure on it where you're not
to
hurting
release.
yourself, just to feel, that the pressure is there, the most sensitive area.
And let it, just tell it to
Yes.
give
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah. And you're telling it to take a hike, get out of Dodge.
Yes.
Awesome.
I love it when you talk like that. Thank you, Mark.
Get out of Dodge.
That's right.
Put on your cowboy hat and a little kerchief around you, or your spurs or something like
That's right. Oh,
that. Blessings.
Thank you.
Dude. Blessings. Patty, my dear, talk to me.
So all we have to do is say, get out of Dodge. Now you tell us.
Yeah, get out of Dodge.
It's funny, Mark, right before I turned you on for tonight, I was doing that also. So you must have taught me how to do that. And I subconsciously was, doing what you told Sue to do. And it does give you relief. It's amazing.
Yes. Yes.
But
it does.
I would like you to work on a friend of mine, John. He
Okay.
has really quite severe neuropathy pain in his foot. And as the night goes on, it's very intense. He had a cauterization of the nerve procedure. It did not work. They told him 50-50 chance. So for now, he's got to live with this. And it's just excruciating. And he's starting to limp and all kinds of things. So any kind of help you could give him with that severe pain in his foot, his left foot.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Also, he's experiencing, in my perception, it may be a lot or a little, but he's experiencing the cramping now coming into the bottom of the calf. And
Right.
you know that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he's
So-
explained it before. Yes.
Okay. There. Now, he might experience relief. But what I'd like to ask you to relate to him, hopefully he'll do this, as ridiculous as it sounds, get either Canada Dry or Schweppes tonic water, and do a third, to my understanding, without prescribing, take a third of a glass in the morning and then a third of a glass at night.
Tonic water. Okay.
With quinine, yes.
Correct.
Not the diet.
No.
Okay, good. And not without the quinine in it. Awesome.
Thank you, Mark.
My honor, my pleasure. My pleasure. What about you, Patty? How's your
I'm
neck?
okay. Well, it's the right side still. I've been
Okay.
working a lot, Mark. I've been working too many days.
And how's your arm?
Better because I'm doing stretches.
Yes.
A lot of stretches.
Good for you.
big-
And you're
big
equaling
difference.
them now.
Right. Right.
That's what it's about. Good, good, good.
Thank you. Thank you.
My pleasure. My pleasure. All right. Nancy, talk to me.
Oh, I thought you were going to call in Anne.
Well, you both look alike, so I lost my mind.
Well, I was just kind of trying to peek where the L3 was.
Okay.
Uh,
Do you notice a difference in the comfort or discomfort?
no.
Okay. All righty. Is it a little achy there when you turn around or whatever?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. Let's see what happens with that.
Yeah, but I also I'm a little sore from PT yesterday. So
Oh, I bet.
yeah.
All right, good. Not good, but
Yeah, no, it's
good
good.
that you're taking it.
Yeah.
All right. In the old days, I used to say in these huge healing circles that we'd be having that when someone comes up and says, I'm hurting, and I'd say, good, good, good. Oh, God. Anne, my dear, talk to me.
Okay, let's see. Well, Nancy and I have the same name, first and middle names, but they're reversed. So that's a different story. And it's good to see her. So this is, and everyone else too, but this, okay. So for me, a friend of mine, Evelyn is,
Evelyn.
yeah, her name is Evelyn, and maybe you could like look within and just, if there's, I'm not sure how to help her and she's so far away.
Is there anything specific or that you know of? Does she have, is she concerned or worried about her heart?
I think her whole psyche, you know, she just had a small stroke and went into a nursing home, went into rehab. Now she's in a nursing home and there's COVID. And she feels like she's losing her mind.
Yeah. All right. I'd love to do a prayer for her. Yeah, and it'd be wonderful if she can get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. So, but that's not the plan. You know, they're just going to keep her there now for good, and she's half alert, and the other half of her's not, and she's really scared. And the plan
Yeah.
is, you know, not to let her out, and no visitors.
right. I totally understand, hon. All right. I asked, you know, a prayer for her, a deep, deep prayer. All right. Great. Is there anything else from anyone? We have a couple minutes left. Yeah, Lynn. Hey, Lynn, how you doing? She wrote, am I on time for a blessing? Yes. Is there anything in particular, Lynn? Hi.
Hi. No, nothing in particular. Just, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Thanks.
Okay, my dear. All right. And let's see.
Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. And please remember to go to the website. And if you want to sign up for the newsletter, it doesn't get sold, your email address or anything. It all stays personal. And you'll get the list of events and situations that are happening, whatever. And you get to even see some of my diatribes on it. And you'll get to have access to all the YouTubes except for the private ones, unless you joined up for it. Then you always have access to those. And any final questions I can try to answer? I hope everyone is doing well. After this, they notice change in their life. That's what's important. And that's what I go to the old man or old woman upstairs for, is that change in you. And anything I can try to answer before we boogie, please. Please. Ann, anything? Can't hear you, hon.
Okay, just wanted to say, no, I don't have that. Just wanted to say I've been enjoying listening to your tapes.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Are you listening to the audio CD book?
the M3,
MP3s?
MP3.
Yes, great. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. My honor. My honor. All righty. And if you let me know that you want to receive Mark's emails, I can add you as well. Just let me know. Let Lynn know at admin@markehrlichs.com. And Lynn will send you, the information, the video replays for tonight. Again, this is just for the people who signed up, etc. All right. Well, I am so honored. I can't believe we're on time. This is unbelievable. The mini classes were only supposed to last 15 or 20 minutes, and there's not once that hasn't lasted at least an hour. So, and in any case, don't forget, please, about the workshop coming up on the 18th. It's going to be dynamic. There's a few people here who are going to it, and we can get in a few more. And there's about 7 people that are already signed up. And that's on the 18th, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 12 o'clock my time, Mountain Time. And if you miss one, that's fine, because there's a recording of it, and you'll be sent either that night or the next morning, the previous class, and you'll be able to keep up with it all. And or if you can't make any of them, you'll still have the recording of it. Thank you so much. And the video, Lynn wrote, the video replay for tonight will hopefully be available tomorrow. Great. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And definitely go to the website. And don't forget the supporting thing, gifting thing, whatever. Blessings to everyone here. Thank you.
Okay. Good night.
Bye.
Thanks, Mark. Bye.